welcome you back to Black Side Tonight. We're going to talk about a Dillard employee using the N-word on a 10-year-old boy. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. The Dillard employee used the N-word against a young African-American male because he bumped into him. But he had another thing coming. His father confronted him. And his father confronted him with strength, but not anger. And let me tell you something. When you see this video, you'll see how powerful it is. I know many of you would have struck blows, but he handled it the way it should have been handled. And we're going to take a good look at it right now.
Maybe you were unaware. It doesn't matter about you noticing me. You shouldn't be speaking that way, period. So if you know that, then why do that, man? You hurt your leg and you said, fuck you, nigga. Strong to break the camel's back. You don't know. But you disrespected myself. You disrespected my family. But I would never do your children or your family or even you or no human being that way. I would never treat you like that. But I want you to know, man to man, that shit's not. You don't know what young man. I have grace and honor. And I was raised with morals and values. But I lost a lot. I lost my mother. I lost my mother-in-law. I lost my sister all last year. You don't know what mental state the next human being could be in. And it wouldn't be a cop. It wouldn't be a security guard. It wouldn't be nobody that could stop you from hitting on your ass if I wanted to. You understand that? So I want you to know that. Think about that. It doesn't matter about the age. Treat human beings with respect and morals and values. You understand that? Now I have to go home and correct my 10-year-old not to be a damn idiot. Don't act a fool. Don't be like Homer. Homer don't have respect for my kind or any human. This ain't a black and white issue. This is an idiot issue. And I want it to be addressed. So I told your supervisor, we have everybody heard you say it. So I want the whole store to know it was dead wrong. I just bought this stuff at dealers with Homer working. I wouldn't treat anybody like that, man. And you're dead wrong. So may God bless you, and you keep moving forward, and I'll pray for you.
But see, the thing about that is that men like him, who's been using those words all his life, will never change. This is who they are. And one thing we as black people have to understand, Sun Tzu, the great general, said, know your thy enemy better than you know yourself. This is our enemy. He's been looking in our face for 400 years. He's been treating us this way for 400 years. In holding him and treating him with kindness. Yes, it's respectable. But the only thing this devil understands is a foot in his ass. That's the only thing he understands. That's the only thing he has ever understood throughout history in this world. This disrespect that you see that he gave this man's 10-year-old boy happens every day in America. Sometimes as parents, you don't even know it. It can be slight. It can be an outburst like he did with his young son. But this affects how that young African American male will see the world. That he is the enemy already. Before he has even reached puberty, he has been scoped out and basically saying, we're going to destroy you. This is what America has always been about when it comes especially to the black male. He was a father, a respected man. He could have went postal, beat that white man up. But you know what would have happened? They would have arrested him, given him a felony with assault. He would have lost his job. He probably would have went to jail for a couple of years, and his family would have been destitute, struggling. And see, they know this, man. This is why they do this. They know that the system has their back. And this is sad to watch. That he had to correct this man, but he had to correct him respectfully. Because he violated his son with his mouth. And he had every right to put the pause on him if he wanted to. But he didn't. This shows you what happens to our young black males in the school system. This is what happens to them when they're out and about. They're not treated equally. They're seen as the other. And we constantly have to talk to our young boys and tell them this is the society that you will go into, and you will have to deal with these race soldiers. And that you must stay calm. Because once they get you in the system, once they get you with a felony crime, you are done. And they know it. That man has said that a multitude of times and gotten away with it. But this time, it was a father there. And now y'all see how important it is to have a black male in the home. Because this is what he deals with. Not mama, but daddy. And daddy let him know, you lucky. This could have been some serious problems right here. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site. I hope you subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, but also share this video.